I've not actually looked at this yet, so okay, right there. Oh, hello. Wow. Okay, initial thing there is, oh my god, how thick is the armor? So Endryd Haar punches the heads off World Eaters in the battle for Beta-Garmon. Beta-Garmon? Beta? I don't know. Which one is it? Which way round is it? One of them's American, one of them's English, and I don't know which one's which. So, imagine how mad you'd be if you disappeared during the Great Crusade, only to come back and find your legion and cast their lot in with a traitor and turn their backs on the Emperor. Pretty annoyed, probably. Now imagine you're a warrior of the 12th Legion and not exactly the coolest head in their ranks to start with. Wait, he was not the coolest head in their ranks, and the ranks we're talking about is World Eaters. Just how uncool was his head, out of interest? Because I feel like that would be impressively uncool, right? Impressively uncool. Beta, okay. They pronounce it beta in the audiobooks. Well, that's not helpful, is it? That's not helpful. The staunchly loyal leader of the Fangs of the Emperor, solid name, is a key player in the battle for that place, and comes loaded for battle with a brand new Forge World resin, obviously. Okay, oh, Jesus. Alright. Oh my god. This guy... Just the sheer girth on that armour is unreal. That's like, it's Mark V heresy, isn't it? Got all the studs, we've got the sort of reinforcement bits on the shoulder and on the... That fist is absolutely massive. Is that a normal power fist? We're going to have to scroll down in a second, find another angle, because that looks gigantic. Like, absolutely gigantic. Also, couple of things. I really like the kind of the battle damage on the armor. That's really cool. I like that a lot. But and this is only a small but. Is that how thick the armor plating is, like the ceramite is on the armor? Because like that is significant. I thought it was thinner than that. Or is it normally thinner than that, but they've had to make it thicker to get the effect they wanted on this model? Well, I mean, could go either way. That is chunky, though. That is massively chunky. That shoulder pad looks absurdly big. But I don't think it's that much bigger than normal armour. So what? We've got like a layer of ceramite, then you've got the kind of sort of, I don't know, like skeleton of it underneath. That's not the right word. The skeleton of it. It's not the skeleton of it. You know what I mean? Like there's an underbit, and then there's a very, very thick layer of like ceramite or whatever. I mean, it looks really cool. He also looks incredibly angry. I think this is the most battle damaged Marine we've seen, right? This is easily the most battle damage Marine. Also, hang on. Let's zoom in a little bit, because unless I'm being blind, which I don't think I am, that's a bit better anyway. No nails. No nails in the guy. That's cool. I like that. So presumably he disappeared. Like he disappeared during the Great Crusade, but before Angron had the nails put into all of his legion. That is fun. That's really fun. I like that. The totally black armor, so black shields, presumably. I like the little blue tilt shield as well. Is that like a little nod to the World Eaters colour scheme, maybe? He was away from the majority of the Crusade and never met Angron pre-betrayal. That's interesting. That's fun. Actually, yeah, also, not the coolest head in the World Eaters. He didn't even have nails. Presumably, he would have been an absolute lunatic. Just full-on psychopath murderer with the nails. Should he have been around when they were introduced. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It really does make it look like he leads with the right shoulder, doesn't it? He leads with the right shoulder. The right shoulder is what's taken the most beating. There are some more like cracks on the legs as well, though, so you can see like the. It's still not a skeleton. Frame. Sure, frame. Why not? He killed a Thunder Warrior with his bare hands. Dude is metal. That's solid. What a legend. Yeah, I like that. Also, the fact that the shoulder, like the World Eater's logo, has just been blasted off it. It's just been destroyed in the course of fighting. Nothing to do with him trying to get rid of it, I don't think. Instead, it's just been removed through fights. That's pretty cool. Also, the damage on the other pauldron, where like it looks like one of the reinforcement studs is broken off. That's really fun. What the hell is that gun as well? It's that Volkite. Is it Volkite? It looks like it's got a magazine, but it's also not. Oh, that's weird. Also, you totally want to drill that out, right? You totally want to do a bit of drilling. Just a little bit of drilling. You want that. You want that drilled. Because that right now looks a bit. Yeah. Overall, though, pretty solid. And he does look suitably angry. Okay, I want to know what that fist is. Let's have a look. So even before the Heresy Haar stood apart from his fellow World Eaters, Terran born massive even among the Astartes. He has got the girth. He's absolutely got the girth. The extreme girth of like, what was Endryd Haar? The extreme girth of him. Is it Endryd? Did I get that right? Endryd, sorry. Is Endryd something to do with the Votan? Either way, Endryd Haar, he's got just the weight. He's got the weight. He's got the presence. One of the very first initiates created for his legion by the Imperial Gene Works. Oh my god! So it's like proper original. Haar was absent from the Legion's reunion with the Primarch, and his entire command was eventually thought lost during the Great Crusade. But in a stroke of fortune, being MIA kept him from the Butcher's Nails, the Warrior Lodges, and the Purge. This is the luckiest dude in the Heresy. The luckiest Space Marine in the entire war. My god. How that... He must have been like... He must have got back and been like, what the fuck is all of this? What happened? How? I was gone for like 5 minutes, guys. Come on. So his loyalty to the Imperium never wavered. Excellent. Hero. Swore vengeance on the War Master and his former legion. I mean, you can kind of believe that he'd be able to carry that out with the size of him. Look at him. The so-called Riven Hound gathered similarly disaffected Space Marines together into the fangs of the Emperor. Yeah, Black Shield Warband. Okay, that's cool. That prioritised the pursuit of revenge over all else. Oh, love it. So, battle damage Mark 5 Heresy armour. Yep. Befitting the ramshackle supply lines of a Black Shield Warband. With most of its Legion iconography brutally scoured off, though his iron halo still bears the teeth of the world. I would argue that's not necessarily scoured off. That's just been shot off. That's just been fully shot off. It's been demolished off. It looks good though. Okay. Oh, the alternate angles. I love an alternate angle. Yeah, so he's got a massive crater in the other pauldron. He's missing a stud. I do like the way they've done that, actually. That's a nice little detail. The back of him, funnily enough, the back of him, barely touched. Barely touched. Not a scratch on it, because he doesn't run away. He only runs towards. Also, that power fist is definitely pretty meaty. It's definitely quite chunky. Yeah, this is good. This is nice. I want to know what that gun is, though. I really want to know what that gun is. It's so weird. Look, it's got hasn't it got a thing for? What the hell is that? What is it? Okay, let's have a glance. So Endryd Haar carries an ancient Archaeotech pistol, but his real weapon is a brutal power fist, a terawatt pattern gauntlet, sure, that can charge up its disruption nodes to trade attacks for added oomph, hitting it up to strength 12. Okay, nice. He also sports the unique Fangs of the Emperor Warlord trait, allowing his squads to creep close to the enemy before battle, reflecting how the Fangs would often disguise themselves as traitors to approach enemy lines before attacking without warning. That's some Alpha Legion shit. Love that. Okay. Awesome. I like this. I like this guy. Yeah, that's a fun model. I'm really liking just the kind of the battle scarred, damaged nature of it. It's relatively plain armor. In fact, it is kind of, I mean, it is really quite plain. There's a little bit of decoration going on sort of on the knee and on the back of the terawatt pattern power fist. But apart from the tilt shield and those little bits of iconography, overall it's pretty plain. It's just extremely beaten up. Like massively beaten up. It looks really good. I like that a lot. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun.